And welcome back to EXP Grind. Playing this time Control. I promised you, didn't I? Haha. Anyway. let's I'm gonna give it maybe about let's give it a minute. Just give it a moment. We're just gonna stay here for just a second and see if a viewer pops up in the corner, because I know we had a viewer on our last stream, and I'm curious whether or not the viewer is going to come on over to Control and see how things go with Control. So just gonna give it a moment, just a moment, a minute or so. If you are already watching there, dear viewers, send a message or something like that, because it doesn't show that people are actually already there or not. But yeah. It'd actually be a good moment to take to try my damnedest to take a little toke before we get started. Well, I think that's a good enough little bit of a wait, I guess. I'm just gonna hit X and okay, so we get to start up the new game. Ooh, controls and choices and options and shit like that. Let's see. Ooh, optimized for either headphones or speakers. Right now we're going for headphones at the moment, but that's interesting to know. Adjust the brightness until left icon is not visible and the middle light. Wait, what? There's a middle and a right and a what? Oh! Is clearly visible. Okay. So left icon disappear. And the middle icon is barely visible. The right one needs to be clearly visible. So let's leave it at about 40. Actually, you know what? 42. Just imagine an imaginary zero behind that. We just everything 420. Definitely subtitles. What kind of game are you that doesn't give me subtitles to read? I like reading my games, god damn it. Alright, Spirally World of Darkness. X while moving towards nearby obstacles to climb onto them. Okay, that's useful information. How to climb. That's how to climb. Just how to climb. That's all you need to know. Just climb. Ooh,
this is gonna be weirder than usual.
True, but there's a lot of games that start like stuff like that.
So here I am.
I mean, maybe. How did I get your number, Jesse?
I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you.
Are you,
though?
It's just that
I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
Okay.
We stare at it
The
and
FBC.
we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Do you really?
Something nice. a landscape, a famous person.
How is a famous person a nice
Like
picture?
in that movie.
The fuck would I
What
want
is
a
it
picture
called?
of a famous person
The
for?
prison movie.
That's
The
what it's
room's
called, the
a
prison
cell,
movie?
And the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Oh,
But it's all
okay.
a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us.
The room isn't a room at all.
To ourselves.
In
The
fact,
room's not the
it's an
world.
ocean.
The world is much bigger and much stranger.
I mean,
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all
is
feel
there?
safe in that room.
you could always just turn around and look at
But
the door and walk
sometimes-
out that door.
Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
here.
all right, Jesse. Good to know. You're here.
Why did you bring me here?
Just ask the game developers. They're the assholes who created this.
Hello? Yeah, I see it. But
Control?
what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
There's somebody on that camera. There's
Where's
somebody out here.
everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Ask that person out there. Maybe they know something. They're the only living beings we see. Well, we're just gonna look around, click random buttons. Okay. It's a good thing I know that the run button was all it was going to be, a Call of Duty button running. Now I just need to remember that I have it mapped out, so it's going to be my alternate button for L1. Or yeah, I hate Call of Duty running. I had to remap that shit. Ooh. Shinies. Somebody left a bag here. Can I take it? Can I have whatever was inside of it? Ooh, door. Who's opening doors on us? Just walk past and the door just opened automatically. Who's there? Nobody? Nobody's in the door. The fuck, dude? Why are you closing doors on us and opening them? Alright, let's try to read some of this. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Okay. Okay, some random magical shit was going on, and now the door opens outward. The fuck? Stop opening and closing doors! It's gonna be one of those type of games, isn't it? Oh god, it's gonna be those type of games. Alright. Let's buckle in for those type of games then. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, no. No, just joking. We got that. Oh, we can open up our collectibles. How do we already have 3 things? Oh, we had multimedia. Oh, they're categories. Okay. Research and records. Let's read it. Stepping, surveillance, data, correlation, construction, mold removal. Okay. We got moldies in the place. Didn't know that Res 7 crossed over to Control, but good to know. We got moldies. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Incidents have occurred, or necessitated an issue reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons. Obviously, I would assume most places would just be like, no weapons here, please. Pagers. You can't have a pager in here. You can never be alerted from the outside that you're in here. laptops, smartwatches, smartphones. Wait, no smartphones, so you can have a regular phone. So if you had a regular shitty old flip phone back from the old days and everything like that, then you can. Or a smart gaming device. So you have to have an old school gaming device. Anything smart. You can't bring anything in smart. If you yourself are a smart person, just walk right back out that door. You're not allowed in. Don't forget those number 2 pencils. That was one of the most important things that we cannot have in here is number 2 pencils. They are a paperless company, even though we're holding a piece of paper. Any objects considered iconic representation of an archetypical concept, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles, all material under Bureau investigation to be brought in through private entrances. Wait, what? See any lobby personal and breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. Okay. Good to know, good to know.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
You mean their bureau seal that you saw out there? That circle right there? Yeah, for me it's L1. Because I have to remap that shit. I hate Call of Duty running. I wish game developers would stop fucking making games with freaking Call of Duty running. That is just one of the major things I'd really like for them to do. Really? Just restrooms? Wow, okay. Your restrooms not only are apparently only for like just you don't even have a urinal in here, which means this is either a woman. Well, no, this says unisex out there, but still, really, emergency first aid cabinet.
Federal Bureau of Control.
I mean, we read that out there. Why'd you say it now?
For them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I mean, sorta. Oh, I wanted to walk in through there. Can I crouch? This game doesn't allow me to crouch. I mean, what kind of game? What kind of game doesn't have a crouch button? Okay. Got a security order. A shark in his, although secure, permission to following base protocol, shoot to kill, good luck. Yeah, that sounds about the type of information that a boss would give to the workers and everything, and just expect them to handle the shit. And if they can't, then they're fucking fired. That seems legit. Like everything's fucking redacted on that page, man. Like. Do I hear something? As soon as you hit the, what's it called, you should automatically be looking at the page. I'm just saying, like, what kind of game doesn't automatically show you the thing you just picked up when it shows you, prompts you, hey, open up this to read it. Then you should obviously head to immediately to show us to read it. So far, there's a couple of things that are minor annoyances for this game, but there's other promising things that I should be able to enjoy about this game later. I do. By the end of the week, we're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from R4E form from your supervisor. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning over here on this side while I'm doing this. Requires international claim. Best your admin team. How is there not a door to this room? How the fuck does anyone get into this room?
Hello?
We won't startle him just yet. Seek shelter. Well, it's an interesting little warning for this game to just give. Just like, seek some shelter. You're gonna want to seek some shelter.
Hey, excuse me.
He really doesn't hear me. No, seriously, how the fuck does somebody get into this room? How does anyone? Why would anyone make a meeting room in a room where you can't even, where there's not even a door? There's no door to this fucking room. Look at this. This is. We just began the game. There's already a room that you can never. Don't get me wrong. There's rooms that you can never enter in a lot of games. But how do you have a room with no door? At the very least, show a door that's just locked that you can't get into. Show that the rooms exist that have a door. What's also interesting is that we came to this place. The whole idea is that the building outside or whatever is supposedly smaller than what it looks like all on the inside and everything, and yet, what the fuck? What job? The fuck do you want?
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Ahti, okay.
You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you're no helmet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
The fuck? What about an axe murder? Wait, what? The fuck did he say anything about an axe murder? He just said something about giving him an axe, and that's it. Wait, what? Is this not the... This is the fucking opening area? The bathroom. Oh god, this is straight up the opening area where we were. How the fuck? We had walked through here. No wonder that's a locked off fucking, what's it call it? Oh, okay. I go back this way and the freaking path is completely and utterly gone. That makes perfect sense now. What was this room that I would just walk by? Janitor's closet. Never mind. Nothing of note. Well, good to know that we're in for a couple of things that are just going to be a mind fuck for the most part.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
So you're just asking to tear away the veil of reality for you so you can know that that supernatural shit exists? Yeah, well, I mean, you don't need to be cryptic about it. You can just be fucking, like, straight... What happened to being straightforward? What is with people? Why do they think they need to be more complicated? Why do they need to make things so freaking complicated or whatever, and then they get all giddy when one or two people actually understand, but the rest of them are just fucking confused as shit, and you just call them idiots or imbeciles for not understanding or anything like that? What kind of people are you? Apparently people with this red shit going through your heads. Yep. Corridors disappearing and appearing and going and turning around and going other different directions and twisting about. All right, let us take control of this situation, cause fuck.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
I mean,
I know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
I didn't know that. How the fuck would I have known that?
This bureau took him.
First time you mentioned him. Has it been 17 years since they took him? Well, if they took him, why the fuck didn't you... Look. This is something we can affect right now. The coffee cups. Whatever. I hear an alarm. Ah, security. Yeah, I get it. You have certain things in effect. Approved terminology reminder. See, like I said, I really wish we could just fucking see it just automatically by looking at it. Notifications of death related to Willow. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride. Will be remembered. I don't think many people in this world like the terms will be remembered and pride all in the same sentence, or for that matter regret added with that and in the service of the country. I think those are things you don't want to... Those are really the phrases to avoid. Words or phrases to avoid is Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, or apologies or sorry. The fuck? Apparently you guys wouldn't want me because I talk about, Alaska with bloody scissors and losing things a lot, because we lost our bloody scissors in Alaska, man. I was just like, I'm sorry about that. Just it happens. All right, let's move on. Really? You have the worst coffee maker ever. It's like, this whole entire place is like high-tech as shit, but you don't even have a K-cup brewing thing in here. You don't have one of those. You have this old school thingamabob old piece of shit one. Oh, we need to get clearance level 1 now. Can we just steal clearance level 1 by just like grabbing whatever... Yeah, we can't grab any cards or something. Ooh, there's time show cards right there. We could just grab one of those, hold it up, and hope for the best. I'm really like waiting for there to be suddenly a well, something that we can actually manipulate, do something other than just walking around. I don't really care for the games where you just walk around and just walk around for the stories. Some games are good like that. Depends on the game though. And if I've played enough of them in a row, then I'm gonna get tired of it. I mean, I love Beyond Two Souls, but that's essentially what that type of game is. Is just you're just in the you're along for the ride. You mean you click buttons to make your decisions and shit, but it's essentially just a giant story, just a giant story game, nothing more. I mean, don't get me wrong, this game probably has a story. This most definitely has to have a story, as for whatever the cryptic shit that this chick is saying. God damn it, Jesse, why do you have to be cryptic? And what's also funny is that your voice reminds me a lot of Aloy, and I was just like literally playing Horizon Zero Dawn earlier. Okay, do not disturb the trench. Oh wait, I wonder if I just held the button, if it would just bring me to the what's called, because by tapping it, it sends me to these. But Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. Like, for the rest of the week. Screw for the rest of the day. Not just the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one of them. From Trench. My name's Trench now, by the way. That's just the what's going on. What the... This is the director's office. Why would the director just have his office just right here in the whatever?
Shit.
Oh, this place was like 10 times bigger than anything.
Shit. You
I
want me to
mean,
pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
No one told you to do anything there, girl. And who's
Something's
telling
outside.
you to?
Was coming here a mistake?
I mean, kind of depends. You claim you have... I don't know. Screw it, we're picking up this weird gun. Gun, sword, attention, application will be
There's the
processed.
poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
An OOP?
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component
overpowered.
in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Ritual and challenge. You must choose to be the chosen
Look
one.
at this place. Where am I?
Complete the astral plane challenge. All of the above. Haunted tattoos of seen. Many forms, like the house of prison you carry. Okay. Good to know. Good to know the gun has many forms. And we just fell to our deaths because, it is a little late in telling how to jump, or allowing a jump. Okay, this is just the training area then. Hello, powder. Oh, look at that. I need to climb up here and pick up the gun. And it is a weird looking gun. Control the gun. Control the house. You're my gun now, bitch.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Fire the service weapon. Regenerates when it's not in use. Interesting. Okay. That's a good gun. I like that. I like that concept in an actual gun. Wouldn't you like that in an actual gun? Just regenerates its own ammo. I mean, I'm fairly certain there's probably a Borderlands gun or something like that probably does that exact same that type of shit. And mind you, the new ones in the third game very well probably do. I have no idea. But we'll find out. I just bought that game myself recently. So at some point we're going to be able to enjoy that. But I honestly don't think... Ooh. Just punch their lights out. Make them cease to exist. Oh, wow. I could... Okay. Okay, this melee of mine isn't really melee at all. It's just like... What's it called? Force blast. Drop health elements when... collect health elements to restore. Is this a health element? And was that? I don't know. I can't really tell. It just tells me to go here. Oh, okay. You wheeze/rolled the gun now. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat.
Life?
An attack. Duty as director.
Bullshit.
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
I mean...
It's the dead man.
Yeah.
Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay, that's a kind of a creepy
Things
reaction.
quiet
You would think
outside.
a normal human being would
Is it safe
freak
to
the
go?
fuck out. It's just like an awesome supernatural gun that's alive. I'm happy to be here. I heard some voices, but I'm happy. The fuck? No. Why? Huh.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Can't let what happen?
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Dude, the blood is like all is like... Huh. It's like oil on water, man. It's kind of cool. Look at those. Just... The fuck? The body's just disappeared. Well, ever since walking into the director's office, we now can just force blast our way through shit. Get out of my way. I bet you anything, now we have Oh, we still don't have level 1 clearance? You would assume that the director would. But whatever. Just walk further into the bureau. We're exiting the bureau at this point, but apparently we're walking further into the bureau. Oh, we have a map. Oh, I was about to say, where the fuck's the map? Wait, what? So wait, we're supposed to go the other way? I don't think it wants us to go back through executive affairs, does it? Wouldn't that just mean going through this one? No? Lock, unlock. Huh. How does your new director not have clearance level 1?
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Says the dead man. Okay.
So why do we just start shooting random people that happen to be in here? We'll read that later. Okay. So why don't we get subtitles for all that bullshit that they're talking? Okay, I didn't realize I bought a mindfuck game, so we're gonna have to deal with a mindfuck game then. Oh, we just walked into the bathroom again. Same one in the same place apparently.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
The fuck? Okay. So I assume this was some form of shift. So I have to go looking for a power, or something of power. Maybe back here? The piece of paper of power. Dinner reservations. We'll read all that shit later. I don't feel like doing some intensive reading. A lot of games, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that they have some in-depth stuff sometimes, but sometimes I just want to turn my brain off and play and just play. Just why do I have to sit there and read a bunch of shit? Why can't you just audio read it? Just why didn't you hire somebody to read it and fucking record them and I can hear it? Just hear them talk shit. Just explain it. Oh, I can kill him. Right in the ass. Okay. Okay, more red rooms. Or more red rums, should I say. It's all red rums everywhere. Shelter model, shelter. Occupancy, 6 persons. 6 persons. Only 6. Nobody better... Okay, I was about to say, nobody better fucking close this behind me. Oh, I already had a person's in here. Make them cease, so I can stop hearing those voices. They're not reading out anything on the damn thing for me to have, so why the fuck do I need to hear it? Oh, look at that. Whatever the fuck that was. Damn, we'd like get dropped in the middle of all this shit, and almost immediately this girl, I have no idea what all this shit is, but I've always wanted to come here. Been hunting for it. Learned it from my brother and all this bullshit. I walk into a room where there's a dead man and a gun, and she just like speaks to you and it's like, you want me to pick it up, don't you? Why do you want me to pick it up? I don't want to pick it up. Picks it up. I am all powerful and I love all this and I'm glad I came. It's like, the fuck? Really? Why? Just why? Just all the whys.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
What? I didn't even give you confirmation, lady.
It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Really? Because I'm not wanting to repeat it. I want to end it. I want to... Just make them shut up, right? Yeah, that's how we get them to shut up. But we just shoot them out of the air. Like, just pop those human balloons. Just pop them. Just pop them. Empty that helium. See? They're just filled with rainbow helium. And dust. These aren't people. They're just balloons. Just balloons. I want to make the joke, the fact that these are, as my friend of mine told me, that there are actually people out there that apparently, for some weird reason, have a fetish of, balloons. Not specifically latex, because I know that's one out there as well. No, specifically just balloons. And apparently they're called lunars. Because go figure. And they're just gonna start calling all these floating people lunars now. That's what they are. They are lunars from now on. They went too far into their fetish that they became what they loved. Okay. I mean, that helps drown out some of the, what's it called, but so does a few bullets from this awesome regenerating gun. That's actually kind of cool to do. If I notice the tip of the gun just freaking like expands outward when I fire it. Plus, I can empty this clip, turn it away, and as I leave it alone, it regenerates bullets. Look at that. It's awesome. Would you not want this gun in real life? I mean, just imagine actually being like, ooh, what's all this shit now? Why is there always a pyramid? I'm just gonna get rid of these lunars, because I don't need lunars here. Oh, damn. Start firing the lunars, they finally start firing back. Huh. Ah, it's recharging. I forgot I was just like, why isn't it reloading? And we died. We were low on health anyway at that point. But poor Jesse. Poor Jesse. It's poor Jesse. Oh gods, what is that? Actually, that looks a lot like what was it called? Chromal chloride or something like that. I saw a video on YouTube. This guy was mixing up this weird ass blood red chemical, and it was called it was made with chromium, so it was like chromal chloride or something like that. Chromal chloride, something. And it's a weird reactive freaking or explosive reactive freaking chemical, and it's intriguing in how it works. Well, let's see if it took away us picking stuff up from in here. Okay, so at least so it at least registered that we got that, but the inane lunars are still floating up in the air, shooting their rainbow blood across the place. Ah, more lunars. Couldn't just make them burst from above, could I? Okay. And we're inane rabblings.
Sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy.
Sounds like as if she has something stuck in her head.
In like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I mean, no, it doesn't. It really kind of doesn't. I mean, it burrows in your ear like a goddamn freaking worm, yes, but it's more just pure annoyance. It doesn't make me want to hum it. And there, we can turn on the radio. Throwing grenades for? Aw, we can't shoot him in the feet. Oh, we probably can, we just missed. And I shot, and then I missed. And I shot again, and then I missed again. If you haven't seen that, go see Game Grumps. That was a hilarious episode. Just gotta say. So, you guys are summoning something here with cameras. So, the Hollywood demon. Straight up Hollywood demon. Thing's just standing there taking bullets. mean, it's nice of it to just sit there and just die.
Cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt them. Spreading them.
Look at that, just picking
Cleanse the
stuff up.
control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay. Cleanse the control point. Cleanse. Okay. Okay, she's a lot like Ellie, or not Ellie. Why the hell did I say Ellie? Oh, right, that's why I said Ellie. But the whole, okay, yeah. If you haven't seen my stream thus far for
Holy shit.
right, we're gonna pause that for just a moment with your holy shit. But if you guys haven't seen my stream for Beyond Two Souls just yet, I did happen to mention in the game when I was beginning it what I found was awesome. Then mind you, this was according to a friend of mine and not necessarily like actual legit like info. I don't know if this is actually what actually went on, but apparently the actress that is in Beyond Two Souls actually went to go and try out for the part of Ellie when she went for the job interview and accidentally ended up in the wrong and ended up in Beyond Two Souls, and vice versa for the one for the girl that plays Ellie as well. Like they were aiming to go to different basically and they ended up in different games or something like that. It's what my friend said, and I just found that interesting. Like just for that little tidbit, because if that didn't happen, we would have had the Ellie, the girl that plays Ellie and everything like that in freaking Beyond Two Souls and vice versa. Are you really? I don't think you're the Bureau. If you're the Bureau, then you're the building itself, and I don't want you to be the building itself.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Compromised, huh? Compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
You're the new director. You picked up a gun in the director's office. You're suddenly the new director. We knew all about you.
Director.
We knew you were meant to be the
Call me
freaking.
Jesse.
What's it called?
Okay,
It's just
Jesse.
stupid.
I'm Emily.
And your ears are too
Somehow,
pointy, and you're
this
too
hostile
smiley to be,
force,
real
Hiss.
person.
That works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
Really? Because when the first time I'd
Seems to
heard
have spread everywhere
heard
and
that
to
name in
everyone
here and everything
not
like that.
protected by an HRA.
Mind you, it was from the
And
trailer for the game. I
extraordinarily,
thought hissed,
you.
like the hissed from freaking.
You are the director.
What's it called?
and
Mass
That
Effect.
makes you special by definition.
But
Trench is no
I
longer
digress.
the director, obviously.
I know a
Sorry,
bullet to the
I'm
skull tends
talking
to
too much.
tends
This
to
whole
happen.
situation is just a lot.
It tends to happen sometimes.
Trench
It is
dead.
a lot. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Shot.
Trench is...
Ah,
With this
found
gun.
his body. And the gun.
This
Do I
gun.
tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out.
Do they not see the
Whole
lunar
world
here?
shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in. I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's
You
I
do you
can't
love it? You
even-
just went with it.
look, Jesse.
Whatever, girl.
questions.
Exactly. There's a million questions. Just I love it. Let's do it. This is all perfectly normal.
Do you know my brother Dylan? Not
Complete
yet.
bull.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Oh, really?
If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
No, we'll just keep using the gun. There's a reason we have a gun here, lady.
But I like her already.
How do you immediately? How do you immediately? Okay, no. How do you immediately give us a gun, show us we can kill and shoot shit, and then almost immediately afterwards just say, oh, if you could just like cure them, that'd be great. That's another option that we have here. So it's like, why bother giving me a gun to shoot these fuckers if you want me to cleanse their asses? If you want me to turn them back into normal human beings?
Faceless agency I blame for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet.
Whatever.
Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
It's a giant building that doesn't make no sense, apparently.
I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
But yeah, no, this girl sounds a lot like
Okay.
freaking
You with me?
Jody
did it
from
before.
Beyond Two Souls,
Push
where she
the
has
hiss out.
a Oh, okay, so we're gonna go and cure the Lunars. Oh, okay. They're the compromised agents, not the ones that have what's it called? So we've been killed. Okay, that's I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Come on, Aiden. You can do it. You can do it. Do it, Aiden. She just mind fucked. What the? What was the point? What was? And then it disappears. The fuck was the point in that? Cure these people. Go and cure them. They disappeared.
It didn't work. The
yeah,
hiss
it
has
didn't.
burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Into dust, air, particles.
Over here. We need to make
That was like quantum disassimilation or something like that right there. Just that just made no sense. You just fell apart into dust. I mean, every enemy has so far, yes, and that made sense because this game doesn't make sense. But that really just what the fuck was the point? What was the point? Okay, she's over there. She needs me to talk with her, but yet there's still a point here that I can... Oh! Oh, okay! That's... It would have been good to know something said, oh, by the way, this is a fast travel outfits area. Because you can just stand underneath the pyramid and just change your outfits. Because this is the perfect spot to just change clothes. Really? We have an astral dive suit. We're only a little bit in the ways of the game, and it already just like, here, change clothes. We're just gonna go into your shelter. We're just gonna stay in here. It's safe in here. It's better. This is better. Why can't we pick up these little glowy thingies anyway? Or is our health full? Our health is probably full. 'Cause there's like hundreds of them just sitting over here from that big boss thingy thing that we killed. It wasn't even big. It was just more health. That's all it did. That's all it was. That's all it really was.
I can't cleanse them. I saw.
I saw. They turned to
It's worth a
dust.
shot.
It was
Thank
nothing.
you, Director Jesse.
Yes, Director Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll
Came to
risk it.
discover my past,
Listen,
my childhood.
the
To get my
Bureau
brother
was
back.
involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17
Your
years
hometown was called
ago, the
Ordinary.
Bureau came in and covered the...
Your hometown was called Ordinary, and the thing that came over to you was anything but, and took your brother.
whole thing up.
I'm fucking... Alright, Control.
That's enough.
You are just beginning, but...
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
Well, you
I've seen
could,
mentions of an altered world event case
but you won't.
dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child?
Ground Zero?
It was one of the big ones, and before my time.
What?
And very classified. I can try
You're
to
at
dig out
Ground
some more
Zero?
Files for you.
Classified.
My boss, Casper
It was a
Darwin,
Ground
knew,
Zero
but
for something. It just needed to be
he's missing.
classified. Nobody gets to know about this
I
shit.
think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that.
And now they have a magic fucking telephone. It's an epic artifact. It's an old style phone. It just allows communication.
Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where
So
is
what?
the
You're
hotline?
just saying he's on the other side of
kept in
this
the
fucking
communications
of the other side of the
department
of the
It's part of the
phone.
sector, so we can access it even with
He
the
killed
lockdown in
himself just to be
place.
able to become part of the
We'll
board
get
of
the door
directors
open
and
for
sit on
you.
the other side of it.
Okay,
Sit on the other side of the
that's my
phone.
next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications.
Transdimensional communications.
I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Bullshit.
Keep an eye out.
They call me the director.
Oh,
That's not
do
me.
they? They just
not a
barely
director,
started calling you that.
Not a leader.
They call me the director. It's been like that for
Why am I
years.
here? I think you already know.
For your brother, you said
I
so in the
came for my
beginning.
brother, but
See?
there are other reasons too.
For your weird,
I said I was
mysterious
looking for
Aiden
answers,
dude that's
but
hanging out with you.
I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter
Yeah, you
what they
gained
told me all
superpowers.
those years, I know it's real now.
We force blasted
I
some
didn't
walls
imagine
down
this.
earlier. You really think I didn't imagine
I want to
it.
be a part of this world.
I mean, that's
What
the
scared
reason
me
why we're playing the
shitless
game,
is
so we
that
can be part of it.
I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Yeah, fuck the hiss. That's the point of the game. We're taking back control. So that's it right there. We just need to find that old ass freaking phone. Is that the Bakelite? What's it called? Telephone that chick set mentioned. Oh, it has only one dial button. Good to know. You just hit the button. You call anybody. Just pick up the button. Or pick up the phone and just hit the button.
Stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks,
I-
Emily.
I like really wanted to. She said that there's no stupid questions, and I was like literally throughout that entire bit with shit that she was talking and telling directions and shit. I was trying my damnedest to think up of a damn stupid question. And I couldn't think of shit. Nothing that would have been satisfying enough to just be like, answer that.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah, but you said ask you anything. What's going? So we can ask you. Ooh, all of these. So let's do it. Where does the hiss come from?
Where did the hiss
You
come
created it here, didn't you?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the
And
context,
yet it was
it's
just a
good
single
news. The lockdown
blank
holds.
skyscraper
His
in
escaping the
one
building would be the
particular
end.
place
Pretty shitty
in the
world out there,
city.
if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
I mean,
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
you're in
This
it.
building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Yeah, you walked in through the
Been to
front
New
doors,
York a
walked
few
around and
times.
walked literally down a corridor,
did I
and so
notice
it
this
like
place?
looped on itself and ended up
It's an
back in the
attribute
lobby.
of
But
the
the
building. This is a
path
place
behind
of
us was
power.
gone.
The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Okay.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo
Really?
maybe. See, if he was
Is that
killed by
not
the
what a
service
ghost
weapon, your
is?
gun,
An echo of
maybe
their
it's his
life
final
force
thoughts
being left
recorded by the
behind.
bullet in his brain, like
Thus,
a
from their
deep space
last.
probe sending back data.
Really, really, that's the
That's
reason.
just a
Because we
hypothesis
have
on my part.
we have the
Need
gun.
to research it. You better hold on to that, given the circumstances.
What kind
think
of
I will.
bullshit guns do you have in this world? The gun, it connects to your memories. If you shoot it into someone's brain, you can connect to them.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
It's an
This is
object
all-
of power.
Well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
That was basic. Yeah, exactly. Was that basic info? Like, the fuck?
Got it. Thanks.
Perfectly understandable. Completely. Those are totally normal
HRA
words people
stopped
just
you
spout
from
at,
becoming
left and
his.
right.
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until
Oh,
a few
whatever, we're
weeks
dealing
ago
with the
when
Pope
Dr.
here,
Darling
so.
started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Wait. I'm replaying that one. Just.
So HRA stop you from becoming his.
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Okay, that's.
I thought that too. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah.
Alright. Just like momentarily missed
Thanks,
the first
Emily.
beginning of that part to
I'm sure
explain
I'll
the
have more
fuck.
questions soon.
Just let me know.
And apparently she's just gonna be sitting here in this particular room just waiting, like as if there was a meeting waiting to go on. Yeah. Things like that tends to happen nowadays too. Just that. If for some reason I'm not allowed to use the gun right now, I feel like that's where it wants us to go next. But at the same time, I want to see what's up here. Or if there's any collectibles or anything around here. I like collectibles. They're the shinies. Just gotta go pick up the shinies, like that one. There's a shiny up here. Oh, wait, that's a door. The door to access that we don't have access to. So that's a question I should have asked her. That's an important question. It's like, if I'm the director, why don't I have access to this place to basic level 1 clearance? That's just level 1. I'm fairly certain if there's a 1, there's like a 2 and a 3, or maybe even a 0. But why don't I have at least level 1 clearance here? I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like that's just like basic for a director to have. Normal director should just of any place like this should just be like, I have access to everything because I own this building, and this building is my bitch. It kind of goes with the territory as a goddamn director. I'm just saying. Okay, somebody loves post-it notes in this room. We're not gonna... We can't go in there. We're the director with no power, apparently. But with, Oh, I was trying to destroy that. I forgot we can't use our powers at the moment because, reasons? Okay, yeah, I made the right choice in just walking around up here because it's just like lots of stuff to just click on. Like, how do we staple that as background music? Because that's eerie enough to just want to stick with you. Take a look around the rest of this room before going to the shiny up here. Ooh. Pick up this shiny. Shatter projectile boost. Alright, well, let's take a quick look at this. Now that we have the gun in here and everything, let's see if there's actually, you know... Okay, so yeah, we can add mods to this thing. Energy recovery. An increase for my health. Ooh, that's okay. That's health recovery per what's called. Okay. So basically we heal more from what we pick up. Ooh, I can even deconstruct it into whatever those things are up there. Yeah, we're just gonna equip that. Extra health will help. Energy renewal. Wait, what? Exclusive to Shatter. Okay, I don't know what Shatter is, but reload efficiency. That'll be, well, that could be useful. Oh, it is a rare one, but their energy renewal. Gain from the headshots. Ooh, energy's gained from the headshots. That's actually a good one. And this is literally just increasing the reload speed. Maybe we'll put one on there, I guess. We'll put the reload speed for now. I'm just saying that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we just have materials. Okay. Wow, we just got all kinds of shit now. Oh, okay, we get a video.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
An OOP, overpowered. This cube is an ultimate weapon.
DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Like, find the cube. It's important. Okay.
Reminder.
The building shifts.
If you experience an unanticipated...
Oh, right, that's that. Okay. Mold eradication efforts. But yeah, that's what's really going on here. It's just big old mold. The hiss is just a mold. It's hissing somewhere because it's creating some hydrogen gas bubbles and just going. Either that or it's creating some other type of gas that's making people go a little bit cuckoo. Indublith. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. The fuck? And malfunction. Oh, clothes dryer. I was like, and the malfunctioning clothes. It's like, why is there clothes that have something that can malfunction? I mean, I've heard of I've heard of clothing malfunctions before, but that just no. This is a newer one. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? No, seriously, how the fuck did you find this place? We needed a supernatural entity just to be able to walk into the front door. What the fuck's up with you? In all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. Huh. No such thing as too suspicious. I don't understand why some of this stuff needs to be redacted. Why does it need to be marked out? You're already telling him to do a lot of shit. Why mark out this good shit? Okay. I know you can't control them, but exclusively restrooms missing for weeks. The executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. It's in the lobby. We found it. It only has 2 toilets. There's no urinal. That kind of sucks. So you work their ass off and... What the fuck? Islamabad? I can barely even make that out. Anyway, stationed for 3 years and I've earned the right to a nice workspace shifter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Oh, not shifter, shitter. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. Okay, I get with the whole thing. Okay, and just find out where the damn bathroom went. Find out. It's like, you hear the joke about your refrigerator running. It's just like, hey, is your bathroom running? It's just like, it's not where it was. You better go find it. It's somewhere now. It just ups and walks away to a different floor every so often, just when you really need it. And it's always in the last place you look, farthest from where you started. Just the farthest place possible. And by the time you get there, you've already left a giant trail behind you of either whatever. I don't even want to elaborate. You could either have the number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows what? Para-utilitarians? What the? Why do you need to put? It allows para-utilitarians to what? Could you just say it allows people to fire a gun? It allows people to pull a trigger. Just how hard is it to put people? This object must be only bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. I'm assuming director. There. This is like, why does the game have to give us fucking Mad Libs, man? Seriously, game creators. I didn't even want to read this shit to begin with, for that matter, of you putting this crap in this game. I already got enough with the goddamn data points and audio logs and shit and freaking Horizon Zero Dawn for the last day or so myself, and that was annoying. Then I come over to this game just to see more stuff like this, but then in Mad Lib form where I have to come up with whatever the fuck you blocked out. Assholes. Process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Yeah, well, their name is unknown too, so fuck the criteria, find out who they are first. The background, the object was discovered inside the oldest house, in a room that is now used as the director's office. Popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history. Blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Venenastra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. Seriously, that's the most important part. Why? I want to read it. I want to know what it actually says. I want to know what the actual wording is. I don't want to come up with 5 or 6 different words or non-words or even a single word to make it all up or whatever the fuck to be able to help it along. So I'm guessing the gun has existed in many forms throughout history. And I'm guessing like some famous people has even been the wielder of them, such as Mjolnir, Excalibur, I want to say Varuniastra? I can't even make that out right. Varuns or AS and then TRA. Okay. Varunstra. I don't know. I've never heard of that weapon before. Excalibur and Mjolnir, yeah, those are specific weapons. Those are known. Those are cool. But if it's all of the same thing, it's like all weapons that blank of their wielders. What? Ask a lot of their wielders, maybe? Give psychedelic freaking visions of the previous wielder of their to their wielders? Okay, all weapons that, I don't know, ask a lot of their wielders. Let's assume that, maybe. I don't fucking know, since it won't give us the answer. The objects of power are convergence of forces based on the collective consciousness, and then this might be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. If this is the case, blank. You don't get to see what if that is the case, what's the important shit there. Wow, okay, this is... I don't feel like I want to keep reading. Like, it's all of the... It's redacted. It's redacted. Everything's fucking redacted in this place. How did you guys get any work done with everything in freaking black? It's literally just all blacked out all across the board. How do you do anything? How do you function? You just see the line and just move on to the next part of the sentence and just like and don't fill in the blanks. That's just how life goes for you people. These are the type of people that see things in black and white. Consistently. Because, you know, this office just had gun parts hanging around in every office door or something. Oh, right, that girl's here. Okay, so we've literally just did a full circle run of that whole thing. That's the shelter. Alright. Time to go back on another mine trip. And try to, yeah, let's see. Okay.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Not a hiss. That's not a hiss, that's distortion. We can't save the lunars, so we might as well just pop them. Just pop the lunars. It's okay. They're just filled with hot air and rainbow shit. So look, there's a gun thing in there. How do we not already have level 1 clearance becoming the freaking director? Just call bullshit on that. Yes, all hair must be eaten. Dude, it hurts. It definitely hurts to be happy right now. An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming. Yes. How do I... Okay, there's no windows there anymore, and yet I can't walk through it. I call bullshit. How does that not open up a path of zero? Oh, now it does. Fuck this window. Oh, and now it won't let me back in. Oh, not okay. Specific location then. Let's just fuck up this entire freaking foundation of that wall. Wrong button. Get some gun stuff. Let's pick up some more random redacted. Everything's redacted. Just black lines. It's just all black lines. It's just that's all that's here. It's just black lines. It's on everything. It's on every sheet of paper. That's what's really going on here. Everything's redacted.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
I know. The hiss is getting to me. It's getting to me. Everything's redacted. Shoot the looters! Shoot the looters! Gotta shoot the looters. Gotta pop them. Gotta pop them. Let all that helium come out. All that rainbow helium. It just poofs out. I just didn't take I didn't actually look at that long enough. But was that a picture of me, of our character as the director already? Shoot the red. What's down here? That's where it wants us most likely to go, but... force push these people, just turn them to dust. Simple, just force push everything. That shit. Okay, apparently our faith in the force is not strong enough. We need more faith. Can't toss her out. You can't cause food fights just right without the right force. I'm sorry. Damn, we can make tables disappear though, or destruct into the air. Here's something in here, but screw it. Every one of these shelters has stuff in it. I wasn't prepared for this. Last two that I opened up was regular. It wasn't growing mold. Oh look, a shiny. Don't close the door on me! No! Damn you! Open. Okay. All right. All right. Really? Really? God damn it.
There it is again.
Back into the
Message.
creepy voices. Yeah, I know. The welcome message. Your welcome message is always, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's all about the redacted pages. All about redacted. Everything's redacted. It's all over the pages. It's on the paper. On every paper. On every one we pick up. It's gonna get annoying. And let's pop some balloons again. Pop ballooners, pop ballooners. Oh, and now we can actually just take a look. Okay, yeah, just straight up. This... Wait a minute, were those just cups or bottles or wait? Oh, never mind. This is a mail tube system. Never mind. Forget my stupid idea. I was just like thinking, is this like some kind of weird ass freaking like drink thing or something like that? Or are these just like cups sitting here? Yeah, this is seriously not a hiss. This is just a droning. This. I don't want to call it the hiss. I want to call it the drone right now. It's just, this is like... I have a feeling that the real director has just been like sitting in a room on his own. Why is there paperwork in the bathroom? That is very unsanitary. Whatever. Where was I? Oh, right, it was down here. I wonder why that killed me. Just to be able to get... I just want to get over there. I just want to get to that thing over there. Why can't I get it? You're mean. There's something up there. How do I get there? This chick doesn't even jump that high. Another one of those boxes. And am I waiting for like is this room supposed to like shift around and shit so that I could be able to get to it? Can I get it through the wall? Like I really want to try just jumping up here and just like see if I could. Oh, wait, ah. It's like if I could just walk up this thing, I could walk up close enough to be able to get to it. Damn it. Damn it. Automatically falls off from the rail. Okay, yeah. It won't let me. I call bullshit. I got something actually that would actually work for this, if you don't mind waiting just a quick second. And
hacks! I call hacks!
That's apt. That's apt. Ah.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
That's where it wants us to go. Or not. Sheesh. That was just one hit kill. Darn. Yeah. All right, let's see. Where do we go now? Back to the wait, it's the other direction. It's like back to the same bullshit, right? Yeah. Let's keep going.
There it is
We
again.
ignore these.
A welcome message.
That's something we can't go through. Ignore. Going through there kills us. Going through that damn door down there kills us. Wait, where are we supposed to be heading again?
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Okay, let's just okay, it's this door. Oh, thought that was something that we can take. Communications, dead letters, huh? Alright. Shoot some more lunars. Like I knew you guys would start firing at me at some point. Oh, didn't realize there was one next to me on this side. Thanks for the gift there. So kind. It's totally what we need. Totally. Absolutely. It's exactly what we needed. Machine God collectible. Okay. We picked up a machine god. Oh, where are you coming from? Actually, you know what? Screw it. So, like, this is it's never emptying. Well, it is. It does empty, but it recharges. It's like, why not empty the clip every chance we get? It's like it's not that it's not going to give us more ammo. Run! So I was trying to hide. Why can't other games allow you to hide behind shit? Why aren't you like ducking beneath some things? I would say in your face, but it's above me. Really? Really? You can't even walk upstairs, right? You suck, Jesse. Can't even walk up those type of stairs. No, they need to be made out of stone, apparently. Or actually lead somewhere. You can't just walk up a random Dr. Seussian freaking stairway that just leads to nothing. Or is that MC Escher? Just screw that light out there for a minute. Let's go watch TV, shall we? This is so much better.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Holy crap!
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Oh my god. Okay. So we're capable of doing that, but the telekinesis power of lifting shit is gonna come from a floppy disk. There's a door here. Let's slam our fists into the ground again and just reshape reality. Thank you, Aiden. Go, Aiden. That's what I'm naming that spirit thing for now, because honestly, I've been playing Beyond Two Souls recently, and just why not? Or for that matter, playing Watch Dogs as well with the main character named Aiden. It's just a thing. It's like coming across multiple games with that character, with like that scheme or something like that. Just naming scheme all over the place. Okay, now where do?
We're on the right track.
Okay, never mind. Apparently we're walking in the right at it. Which means we want to go the other direction for a quick minute and search around for any of the other shinies that might be in the room. Oh, wait, this is back to where we just kind of started from, ain't it? Okay, yeah, okay, no, never mind. We go forward. Shoot down the lunars as we pass. There's no need in this world for lunars. Them and their fetish of being balloons. Darn balloon people. It's just like, walk in on the one person in the restroom, just start firing. Oh god, just destroyed that toilet. See if I can do it to the front. No, okay, okay. So this part doesn't crack and shatter. Oh, never mind. Oh, that was that was a different reaction for the toilet than I was expecting. I was hoping it would just fall into pieces and not sink through the floor. The fuck is up with this game? Is this another door we should go through, or is that the one we came through? Which direction did we come in from? We came in from here, yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah. Wait, do we go up? Do we go down? Do we go up or down? Let's go up for a second. Let's see if we don't have to go down. Okay, we're gonna have to go down. But we got this. That's an upside. More gun stuff. Let's check out what we got, actually. Ooh. So this one was our Astral Health boost. Just an energy boost. I don't really know what the energy does. Health recovery per element clip pickup, or wait, not element. Wait, yeah, no, yeah, element pickup. Okay. Energy recovery speed. I don't know. Do you guys think I should bother with any of these? Do you think? Should I? No. Yeah, no, maybe, possibly. Yeah, just say what I got. Okay. I'll just move on. Whatever. You don't have to answer. You can just sit there. You can just enjoy. Just go for the ride. Just go for the ride. Just enjoy. Headshot boost. Okay, headshot boost. That'll fall. Increase the headshot damage. That'll. I mean, better than increasing reload speed, I guess. Maybe. Because we can either get energy gain from headshots or headshot damage. Screw it, headshot damage. I'm probably gonna miss a lot, but fuck it. Yes. Chuck those bottles at his face. Please say. Please say. Yes. Explosives. The red items work as explosives in here. That's more the real reaction of a real CO2 container that I would assume from a real life CO2 container, not the actual explosion that you normally actually get.
Power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Whoa. Okay. Get there in a minute. It can't go that way. It'll kill us. Just that look to the world or whatever. I can already tell. It's just like, nope, you're gonna die. I'm gonna assume these shelters are gonna be hopefully checkpoints. Okay, it's auto-saving in the corner, so maybe I'm right on that, and maybe this will be our new like save point to just like come back to after we just momentarily die or something like that, instead of having to go back to the beach where we saw those other people and we're talking to real people and not lunars. But I'm not gonna assume that. Just gonna have to run our way through here. Or get to, what's it called? Oh! So there is a crouch. Huh. That would have been nice to know, to be able to take cover behind objects earlier. Thanks, game. That wasn't non-need-to-know basis. That's definitely something I could have used in terms of knowledge earlier. But whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore that. Just shooting shit across the room for the moment. Just look around. I mean, this is a brand new game that I've yet ever played before, and I'm trying to enjoy. You know, this kind of gives me, what's it called? Dead Space vibes. In a certain sense. It has that whole fuck with your mind kind of aspect to it all, and, yeah. It's just, yeah. That's the closest, representation that I can think of, other than just calling it what this is and as what it is. Oh, when we walk up close enough to it, everything just stops and drops, huh? Just catch the floppy disk. Catch the floppy. Pick up the floppy. The floppy is our friend. Nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe directly.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
Probably.
I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
But you kind of... We chose that as soon as we picked up the gun. Okay, we need to hold it. And launch it. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Forgot what game had this type of logic with this whole thing, with the whole lifting shit up and launching them. I know there's probably a few games out there that actually has this as some form of paradigm. It was say I can align things, but I didn't really even read what it meant. What button did it say? Did you guys see? I didn't see. I was trying to shatter that. Oh, wait. Duh. So it was like literally a different button or something like that to align them or something. Damn it, why does it need to have a charge bar? It shouldn't have a charge bar, it should just be infinite. But I guess it is one of those type of games. So wait until I can just pick them up. I like how they said, we picked up pencils, and then a cup. It was like, I'm picking up rocks and chucking them through things. And I mean like heavy rocks, and I mean like weird rocks that like are made of some kind of weird material that I bet you anything is heavy as fuck. Or at least dense as fuck. Which would account for its weight somewhat. So, yeah. You must stop them and mute them, director. Eh. Fuck the hiss. It is now bound.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you
Since it
wanted,
happened.
right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Who else is here? Just eat junk. I almost killed myself like an idiot. Let's go and pick up the, what's it called? It's little, like, glowy things that are left all over the floor. These will heal us. Gotta pick up the shinies. Gotta pick up every shiny. I was about to say, oh look, a door, but there is no one. There should have been one. There should have been a door. Like that door. We already went through that door. So we need a new door. Okay, I'm getting... yeah. Let's find a new location. We need to get there by leaving here. Hiss demolition expert. I just okay.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
That's what's funny. We needed that floppy disk just to be able to do this type of shit, right? And yet we can do this on our own in general. Okay, so that's some strong... Okay, that's security fencing. Never mind. I was like, this is a strong window with that reinforcement wire, but that in general is actual security. Why do I need to keep hearing that droning, man? I hate that droning. Maybe that's why the creators put it in here and just call it, and want to call it the hiss, just so you can just keep on hating it the farther you go along, that insistent drone in the background, and want to like end its existence even more by the time you get to the end. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's their secret. I was like, this is where we go, right? No? Yeah, I know. That works. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh god, where is it coming from now?
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
No. A key. Specifically a key. Not the clearance that you deserved as the freaking... what's it called? Oh, look at this. Oh, we have to claim this control point. Oh, this is just a basic control point. This isn't the whole reality shift version of the whole entire thing. This is just take control of it. Where we can fast travel, or... oh, we just exit from this one and fast travel. Okay. The other one allowed us to, for some reason... let's go... oh, there's a card. Change... want to change clothes. But... this random dude that was dead on the floor has the clearance we needed to walk around this place, but we, as the director, had no clearance. There's just one singular broom in here. The bathroom shouldn't be that dark. I know we're supposed to go that other way, but I like exploring, so... if you're going to be watching me play this game, you're going to have to get used to that. I do apologize, but that's me in any game, especially if it's a new one. If it's a game I don't give two shits about, on the other hand, then I'll just rush through it without collecting anything and not caring. But if it's a game that I actually want to get my money's worth out of and everything like that, then I'm going to bother to hunt down every shiny that I come across, or that I can come across.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Yeah, at least we can get regular radio waves in this place.
Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices.
So we just picked up yet another clearance level 1. Hello, Lunar. We just pop lunars. Just remember, guys, pop lunars when you see them. They're just filled with too much either hot air or helium or something. They're just... yeah. Pop lunars. can't bring them back, apparently. So, like, this again, is the most awesome reaction of an actual goddamn freaking CO2 container ever. Yes, it explodes, just simply because you're finally releasing literally as much of the contained pressure that's in there. But you actually get the goddamn freaking splatter release of what's actually in there. That's just awesome to me. Any other game, no, it's a fiery explosion. It's always fiery explosions, just because, you know, they just compress, you know, explosive gases and shit into those things that is meant to extinguish flame. But I'll buy it. Sure, totally. At least the game developers for this game at least decided, let's make this realistic. Even if it's not realistic in any other sense of the word. Is there anything else upstairs that we can fiddle with, mess with, destroy, collect? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, we weren't supposed to probably come in here. They couldn't pick up their grenade. Stay dead. I'm sorry. I like that. Besides, why not go around making some grunge paintings everywhere you go, right? Alright. So, yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I need from in there. Pop a lunar. Ooh. Ooh, we now have access. He's here somewhere. So if I'm hearing that music, that janitor dude somewhere. I forgot his name, but it started with like an A. Like Onk or something like that. I don't freaking remember what his name was. Well, the thing is, we walk in there, we die. I can already tell that's gonna happen. When we walk a little closer, see that immediate reaction, that I can tell is what's gonna kill us. And yet there's stuff in there, which tells me that at some point we need to just like come back to any and all, like we're gonna just like re-explore this entire freaking place all over again or something like that after we've gained some other mystical power object thingamabobbers or whatever the hell that are gonna end up leading to us to go places now that we just, like, found the freaking key card that's gonna allow us to open up doors. Because, you know, again, the director of this entire effing building doesn't even have access to this stuff normally. Alright. So let's follow the bloody trail. That was a short trail. Never mind. We saw and conquered the bloody trail. Just don't worry about it. It's over and done with now. Okay. How about no? I'll send a light. What's it called at you? Oh god, this thing can fly. Take a desk lamp. And the desk. Oh shit. It's not like we can just heal magically. There you go. Okay, that wasn't that much. Run out here to the other dead bodies and see if we can find some... Holy shit, there isn't. Did I already consume it? You know what? Let's launch this. Ah, you son of a bitch. You dodged it. You dodged throwing things, but you won't dodge bullets. Makes perfect sense. Dodge thrown stuff, but don't dodge bullets. Well, you know what? In retrospect, I'm throwing bullets at you. You just don't know it. Ah, you're not dodging them. You're not dodging something thrown anymore. More health. What minuscule amount that I can. Shit. Maybe I should have gotten that, what's it called, one. Must have been a bit of health boost, but which one was it? The health recovery per element pickup. Energy recovery, speed, health recovery. So I think it's these ones, just specifically these. That one's just like a health boost. And these are exactly the same. So you know what? Let's equip those on that personal mod one, just to see if that helps us in any way. All right, time to chuck this at this dude. And we'll dodge it so we can shoot him. And we died. We just died. God damn it. And more of that chromal chloride. Or, like, actually, I think I have it here on my phone. Let me see what the name of that was. Give me just a second. I need to remember the name of that freaking, of that red chemical. It was chromal chloride? Chromal chloride? Something like that. I think I'm getting that right, but it's a red liquid. And I'll even tell you guys the name of the guy so you can actually watch the video. The dude actually, like, he made it. It's an interesting reaction that it does. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so it was chromal chloride. I was right. I was, like, literally correct. But the guy's name is, well, he has two different channels, honestly. One's more of an explanation channel, where the other one's the actual chemical mixture type channel. It's Nile Red, but like on YouTube. Or then the other one that he does the explanations is Nile Blue. So look those up. All one word. Capital R, capital B for the colors in those as well. So just keep that. But yeah, interesting little science dude. He just like makes some random chemicals and shit. Goes through the chemical processes and everything like that. Although I will admit he doesn't do a very good job at keeping a yield. Whenever he ends up creating a certain amount of stuff, he ends up losing a lot of stuff, a lot of product in the end. So all of his numbers always end up wrong in the end. Basically, he always ends up with smaller amounts of what he expected to get than what his calculations actually led him to believe. So have fun with that. That's one thing. It's interesting.
They can fly now. Great.
This one can. This particular one can. We're just gonna chuck things at him the same way he chucks stuff at us. Oh, right in your face. Hey, I can chuck things too. You ain't special. Well, it'd be better if I could dodge them. Like, there should be a button that allows you to just freaking like dodge roll, bro. We need dodge rolling. Alright, there's some health over there. Just need to go and get it. Run! Pick up the health and run! Pick up a piece of rock and chuck it! Ah, it didn't work. Pick up a desk and chuck it! Holy shit. Seriously, there needs to be like different health items to pick up. Or to carry. I call bullshit on that. But then again, I'm used to literally carrying around and crafting potions and shit like that in freaking Horizon Zero Dawn since like I said, I've been playing that game in the last few days trying to finish up, well, I finished up the storyline just now recently and everything like that, but I needed to go through the Frozen Wilds. I didn't record that, unfortunately. That was just a personal playthrough, since I did technically start the game originally long before I decided to start doing recordings. So that's just what occurred. We're just like, we have to steal that jacket from him, don't we? It's just like, that's what allows him to fly. It's that flying jacket.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
So do I. We have to steal his flight.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
And obviously, this is the mailroom. You just still hear things somewhere in here. But I like exploring. Let's look for shinies. Ooh, see? There was a shiny. For tea time. I can use a cup of tea right now. Thirsty as shit. Well, let me rephrase that. Thirsty as fuck. I don't think shit can be thirsty. Was this a telephone? If we just rip an old telephone off, I want to get a look at it before I launch it. Yeah, it was. It was a telephone. An emergency phone. I'm gonna launch it right at the light. That's a strong ass freaking piece of glass. Fuck. Wait. Was that even glass? Oh, we just threw it at the metal bars. I was assuming there was glass around that. But okay. Like, fuck it. We'll just keep on going. Just minding our own business, chucking things. Running around. We can open all these doors now. But we're not going to go through that door right now. Ooh. Wherever you hear that music, I assuming that old man is there. That janitor. That's just him singing out loud, walking through the what's it called? It's just being very melodic. He's just singing. He's just going through, cleaning up the place. He's a good janitor. He deserves a raise, and as we're the director, we're gonna give him a raise. Just singing his heart out. Okay, it wants us to go over there, so I'm gonna pick that up first. A butt summary. Just picked up a butt summary. That's exactly what we needed here. Another gun part, I'm assuming, or material. More shinies.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Alberto Tomasi, that's who we fought.
Got him.
He was the one sitting around saying all this weird shit.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds that all of that would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
I like that reaction, that last ending reaction. You're still recording this shit? Of course not, it's ringing right now. We've already collected two things of power. Did we just like barely nudge that? That is a very shitty phone. How could you just nudge it off the wall? Whoever was in charge of bolting that thing to the wall just did a piss poor job. You're like, I don't give a fuck. It's a nice scenery. Strange collection. Is that me looking at that or me picking stuff up? It's the same effing picture all across the board, isn't it? Oh wait, that one doesn't have water. That one has water. And oh, okay. Slightly different. One's a flood, one's a drought, and one's just right. It's the Goldilocks painting out of all of them. You are the worst freaking metal detector ever. I have a gun. I have a floppy disk. Beep already. See? I just fired the gun. It exists. Whatever.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Okay. So go to the door marked with the Black Pyramid. Okay. Do I walk out here? Apparently that's a no. Apparently we need to look for the door with the Black Pyramid. So I look down, see Black Pyramids, like, whatever. Ah, look at that chromal chloride. Just highly reactive. It's exploding all over the oh god, no. We're back here again. Damn it. Oh god damn it, why again? At least it isn't a full boss fight this time, but still, I call bullshit. I already made it through here. Okay. And all shit has already been picked up, but
alright, take this down.
Why not hit some stuff on and everything anyway?
By the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power.
Okay, let's apparently try this shit again.
Whoa, have we been here before?
What the fuck?
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
It wants me to go in there, but
Hello? Anyone here?
we just invited something, didn't we? Should have invited things. Ooh.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
It's not a pyramid. It's a triangle. There we go. Like 3 or 4 tugs on that, what's it called, is a lucky charm. We don't sit down? Aw. I'd have been this type of smartass to just decide, I'm gonna sit down in this and just lay back on it. And another astral plane challenge. What the hell is the freaking telephone gonna allow us to really do? Does it allow us to fly? Is that what real telecommunications is? Flight. Contact extra-dimensional extra dimensional entities, really? Allows us to contact them. I thought it said it was supposed to contact you. What was that about? That is very hostile first communication, man. I'm just what kind of super extra dimensional being are you? You don't even know you can't even say hi. You couldn't just put one of those little blocks out for a handshake. What the hell? You don't have to attack me. I was trying to be your friend. Thought that was the whole point of this hotline bullshit. Whatever. Whatever. I see how it is. I won't trust you either. I'm just gonna chuck shit at you too. Holy shit, I was supposed to jump that. I didn't. Okay, so apparently we just need to run around in circles and get away from these blobs. The blobs will just kill us, apparently. That wasn't even a jump back there, that was a trip and a catch.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Well, there's only one button.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Yes, you are now the director of Project Freelancer. Haha, leave me a comment in the what's it called, sir? The comments, obviously. If you know where that's from.
Listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info.
I know, right?
I need to get back to Emily.
In reality, he's the hist,
People
or the hiss.
Strongly.
I don't want to say hist,
when I tell
but
them about
he's
you.
the hiss.
Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I have a supernatural entity that's just been floating around with me since I was a child. Just like, how hard is it? I mean, Jody gets along saying it to virtually everybody she passes, but that's beyond two souls. So, then again, they deal with a lot of crazy shit here. I'm fairly certain that's just gonna be like, I already knew about that kind of attitude. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's how I'd feel about that. Let's see, where are we heading towards? Do we need to go to the boardroom? Oh, the boardroom was where what's her name was. Okay, I get it. What? Why are we? And his body's gone. Of course, his body's gone. Why wouldn't his body be gone? He melded into the woman that we are standing here as right now. I guess that's why we're getting his images and visions and all this other shit. He's within us. He's a part of us now. It's a thing. Just don't question it. This is where we're going, right? Yeah. Aha. What do you mean no? Oh, level 4 clearance. Fuck. You know what? Let's go to this level 1 clearance room that we never got a chance to go into before. And pick up the shiny. Agent death notification. Wait, what? Is that a case file? Oh god damn it! There's just so much stuff. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to bother with that right now. Fuck that. That is just a lot of reading. Wait, not unless you guys want me to go through the reading. You want me to go through the reading? You want to waste like 30 minutes on just reading? You leave me a comment in the what's it called? If you want me to read, leave a comment. If you don't want me to read, just let's just keep going. Just skipping down the halls. Who are you? So far, this is the one only pyramid that we've come across. So just sticking out of the building, just sitting there upside down. I mean, I've built upside down pyramids in Minecraft, but they're usually made of glass and in the sky, not in the middle of a building that apparently radiates some weird kind of energy or
Jesse,
nonsense.
did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily, let's talk.
Of course.
You just brought in a lot more paperwork into this room than you ever had probably in here before since I've been gone. And all I gotta say about that is, can I read it?
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Oh, great.
Got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you.
Just tell her no.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
That's understandable.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The
Yes.
sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Most definitely. And we get the little saving icon in the corner. Yay. Anyone else out here? Can I contact him? Imagine he's the real director of the whole entire place. It's not us. It's been the janitor the whole time. Remember, we're the janitor's apprentice. That's the starting job when we walk in. And we just walked into a room, picked up a gun, and suddenly we're director. Yeah, it seems legit. Oh gods, it's Hades. Got through dealing with Hades once. Why do I have to deal it again in this game? Alright. Nearest control. Unlock new abilities from the nearest control point.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I'll go look.
But at the same time, bet you anything, there's questions that we can ask you.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, it's just the same shit from last time.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Apparently. Like, your idea of soon is...
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get
She hears singing with it.
until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Check that out. We got all this shit. Board countermeasures. What is the countermeasures? Survival tactics. Like what? Oh, so this is basically like some training shit to try to using grip kill enemies with headshots. Grip sword reliable and standard. They won't or / will expect it. You're stronger than / than before. You are stronger than before. Difficulty easy. Kill enemies using melee. Okay, this is an interesting little thing. We can screw around with this shit later, I guess. Oh wait, we get rewards. We get common weapon mods. Oh, they're all random too. That's actually a cool thing too.
Measuring devices you can find.
Astral constructs. Let's see. Weapon forms. Ooh. Construct shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies and at close range. Okay, so it's a shotgun handgun. Okay, we have barely enough of whatever the hell is known as source. We have enough of the undefined reading. We have enough of the house memory to do it. We can construct this right here and now if we want. Should we? Should we or shouldn't we? Or should we wait until next time? I think we might wait. I think, maybe. Let's check out mods for a sec. Weapon mods. Okay, interesting. Huh.
Helping Pope is a sure.
Check out the abilities. Ooh, we can increase health. Our energy, melee damage, and our launch damage. You know what? Yeah, let's go for health and energy. And as much as it can have us put one in each of the melee does an extra bit of damage, yeah. But I think we want to add to the launch damage right now. And then we'll save that third. Ooh, an additional weapon form slot. Cool. I feel like I want to save the last one that we have, but these ones require 2. All of these, or these ones require 3. Shit. This one requires 2, so screw it. I guess with that last one, we just might as well max out on everything while we can and everything, I guess. Just deal with it that way. I'm gonna get the next couple of them next time. We'll just 2, 2, 3, and 3. Oh wait, 2, 3, and 3, 3. Okay, so 3 of them are 3s. The others are 1. One of them's only 2. Well, shit. Do you guys think the dive suit is a cooler look for her, or do you think just go with her basic civilian clothes? I think her civilian clothes makes her look more of a badass. Oh man. Board countermeasures are astral constructs. So that's trying to wonder, should we bother with this right now or not, or should we try to continue to collect a little bit more of that source stuff before we buy it or get it? Or honestly, I don't even understand what other materials I would need that source stuff for anyway. Let's just screw it. Let's just get it and then just deal with it later. Awesome. And now let's check it out. Okay. How do we know which version of it is which? Or using it. So these two were only for shatter, as far as I can remember. Okay, let's see. Reload speed. This is exclusive to shatter, and this one is projectile speed is an increase. Projectiles fired are increased by 2. That one's an interesting one. Ooh, reduces the recoil. Energy gain from the headshots. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. But that's actually gotten from the other one, isn't it? That's on the other one. These are the exclusive to shatter. And I think the increased projectiles fired or whatever would be better, but well, projectile speed would make them go faster, right? But that wouldn't necessarily make it more damaging. It would just fire faster, wouldn't it? It's a health recovery. I don't have another slot to work with there, but let's see what else we got. Not health recovery, but just a straight up increase to health. That might actually help out a little bit. Okay, so technically they're both equipped. How would I just switch between the two then? I think it might actually tell me when to go back to the normal screen though, but still.
Hope has asked us to document his.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
It's Ati. Meet him in the maintenance. And there was singing going down with the, what's it called? That's the literal area where we were about to be heading, or needing to head towards, wasn't it? Yeah. That's interesting.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Okay, she's like, yeah, literally going backwards towards it.
Maybe we can bring in an observation unit from the containment sector.
Wait, what is
I'll put in a
that?
request with Poe.
I can't even zoom in on those. There's like 2 white squarish area things that look like they're like specific objectives or something. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so switch weapon form is alright. Damn. Single shot. That is actually alright. I'm glad I did. I went out of my way to do that then. So is this level 1? Yes. We'll just pick up some random stuff right away. Oh, it was just the one thing. Okay. Wait. Yeah, it was. Alright then. Well, this game is definitely interesting. I'm gonna give it that. It has some moments where it's a total mindfuck. But other than that, this has some awesome little added things.
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's
Let's listen to their story here for a second. No, the boss killed himself. We were there, and then he assimilated and became part of us. It's just like he's like in our heads now, but he's also part of the gun, and so we have a connection to him because of the gun, and it's all about the gun. And he killed himself with the gun, and the gun allows us to kill the other things, and it's just like everything revolves around the gun. Just remember that.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant.
Now let's see if I pause. Oh, no way. There was an effing photo mode to this. Okay, that's going to be fun to play with later. Mind you, I don't take many photos when it comes to a lot of my games, but honestly, whenever dealing with the... what's it called? It's, photo modes with a lot of the games that I've gotten recently on PS4, it's awesome. It's just interesting that they actually have that at all. It's just kind of cool. Alright, so I'm believing that since it is, what's the word I'm looking for here? Freaking auto-saving. It should should be automatically saving for us, so we don't need to go to anything specific to save, so we should be able to just quit to menu. Just says you will return to the last checkpoint if you quit to main menu. Okay, confirm, yay. That's it. Alright, so this has been an interesting beginning to Control. Very, very interesting. Thank you all for joining me for this. Thank you. Straight up, this was awesome. I honestly, like, I was trying to say this earlier in the previous stream in Watch Dogs, or GTA Hackers as I've been calling it, that these streams are basically a little bit of like a belated Christmas thing in a certain way. I was gonna do these on the days of, but you know, family and so on and so forth, dealing with the holidays, so I kind of didn't have the time, and the moments that I did have the time, all I really wanted to do was just relax and watch an anime for a little while before passing out or falling asleep, so I just didn't want to bother playing a game and getting into the whole recording, because once I got into it, I would either want to continue like I do right now, but I'm already tired right now, so I'm going to stop the stream for now. So I would have gotten to that state, or I would have honestly ended up freaking ending the stream way too early, and it would have been like a little 30-minute stream, which, don't get me wrong, I'm fairly certain there's a lot of other game streamers out there that do little small videos like that. But to me, whenever I play a video game, I can't break it up as a 30 minute recording. I can't periodically stop myself every 30 minutes in the video game just to stop and start up another recording over again and do it over and over again for more episodes or something. I kind of want to just keep playing all the way through, as however long it is, until I'm either getting bored of the game, getting tired in general, or getting tired of the game, or feel like I want to play a different game altogether. There's certain variables for me, but it always allows maybe a couple of hours. One of the shortest few videos that I remember doing in general were literally just tests of whether or not I was able to do a very specific type of the recording or whatever the hell, to test the internet connection, because the internet that one day was a little bit iffy. So I was just doing tests with those ones. They're only a few minutes long, and a couple of other ones that are maybe one of them was like an hour long at max and everything, and that was only because I was showing my friend one of the other games that I was recording, and because it was meant to be small and short and everything, because he had limited amount of time, and I just wanted him to at least check out the game to see if he'd be interested in playing it. So there's that reason. But otherwise, all the other streams are most likely going to be upwards of from an hour to 2 hours to 3 hours to, and yes, you guessed it, 4. There's even a couple that I had, especially my 420 stream. Look up that one. It's Just Cause 3. I was literally just screwing around for 4 hours and 20 minutes on the dot for that day, and had some fun with it. I mean, why not? It was 420. I am a stoner. I mean, based off my gamer tag, you would have not figured that out. So I had a little bit of fun and enjoying with that. So yeah. So I do have longer streams, and I know a lot of people don't really care for that. They'll usually either pop away immediately as soon as they notice that the time is way longer than an hour, or for that matter, don't even bother clicking on some video streams that are even longer than like, I don't know, 50 some minutes. This one guy I was literally playing another game with online. It's the game Don't Even Think. It's a nice battle royale. It's kind of fun. He was mentioning that quite literally anytime he's ever bothered to watch a YouTube stream of anything or YouTube video at all, and if he ever sees that the video happens to be an hour long at all or anything above, he immediately does not even remotely click on it. But if the video for some reason shows that it's exactly like, I don't know, 58 minutes or 59 minutes and some seconds long or whatever the hell, he will still click on it. It's the simple addition. It's the simple transition of that extra column of numbers that ends up at the hour point where he's just like, I don't want to watch this, even though it's only by difference of only a minute or two, which really isn't much of anything. It's like the time it takes you to click in and look for the video and turn on the video. You're still there for an hour. So I mean, it you know what I mean? It's just. But I digress. Again, thank you all for joining me for Control. This is the first episode of Control. We will get back to Control when to taking back control, should I say, since of the way I named everything. I don't know, sometime tomorrow, but honestly, I do say I want to try doing another stream, or definitely need to do a stream of Beyond Two Souls and continue that. I need to get to the point where I left off, and to explain that, I don't know if you guys have actually seen that, but if you have, then you already know, but if you haven't, go ahead and either check it out, but I'm going to explain it here anyway. I've had Beyond Two Souls on PS3, and whenever I played it, mind you, it was a physical copy. I'd always get to a very specific part of the game, and 3 times this has happened to me, and it freaking freezes right before I'm about to go into like walk into the next room or something like that, and as I'm walking towards the door, it just freezes and stays there, and I'm stuck for good. And apparently I looked it up, and there is apparently a type of glitch thing or whatever, at least according to my friend, about the game, and it tends to freeze up on people and everything like that, albeit it's supposed to be apparently at different times, not specifically the same spot over and over again. But I don't know if it was just my disc copy or the way it was, but it was somehow corrupted or something. And basically I would have the only way to be able to fix it is to delete the save, restart the game all over, and work your way back up and hope that you get further than where you did before. And every single time I play the effing game, I would always get back to that exact spot, and it would always freeze on me. So when I saw that the game was actually on sale on PSN for PS4, I decided, you know what? I would assume the digital version, even though there are some bugs in a lot of games, wouldn't have as much of a possible error in its existence as a physical copy would in terms of its code on the copy. Because there may very well have just been something wrong with the actual freaking copy that I had over getting a digital copy, which should have everything all ironed out. That's my hopes, and I'm hoping that it does. If it freezes at that spot, I'm gonna cry. I will give you this straight up. I will honestly sit there and start tearing up because I want to finish Beyond Two Souls, and if the digital copy decides to cock block me at that last moment, I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna say that flat out. That's gonna be devastation to me of having to buy the game twice and still freaking get stuck at the same effing spot. So join me for that. Either see me cry my eyes out or to finally be able to enjoy the end of the game. Here's hoping we get to enjoy it. So definitely join us for that. I want to definitely do that. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that one first, then Watch Dogs, then back into Control. So we're gonna do at least a three different game streams throughout the day and everything like that. Hopefully tomorrow. And like I was saying, hopefully tomorrow. It might be later on in the afternoon and the night and everything. I do have a specific show I want to continue watching of an anime. It's getting good and everything like that at the particular moment. So I want to just catch up on those episodes. So, mind you, animes do tend to be usually short, except this one has, several hundred episodes. Any of you guys watch One Piece, you know how long One Piece exists as. So I just want to catch up on, a good chunk of an arc and everything like that, get through an area. And, yeah. So, thank you guys all for joining me again for Control, and we'll see you guys all next time on EXP Grind. You've been here with Leiel. Bye-bye!